So, the youth of this country is useless. They don't care about India. They just want to drink and smoke and goof around. That's what the grown-ups tell us. But why are the youth cynical and uninterested? Because in India, we are treated like children. We are manipulated and used and then forgotten. Well, how about asking why we don't care? You see, it wasn't always like this. Young people led India's fight for independence. In the second Lok Sabha, 32% were under 40 years of age. But for 65 years, it's gone down to just 6% in this Lok Sabha. So what happened? The adults took over. Here's a clue. Just after independence, Gandhi said, "It's time for the youth to go back to their studies and careers." While the first Lok Sabha had 26% young people between 25 and 40, the first cabinet had none. The average age of that cabinet was 52. And now, while India is actually the youngest country in the world with over 50% people below the age of 25, we have the oldest cabinet in the world with an average age of 64. No wonder the government has lost touch with the youth. While we fight for things we care about, they hide mysteriously and ignore us. In their defense, they might say, "But we are young at heart." Maybe that's true, and good for them. But what about the mind? Can a 73-year-old really understand what a 23-year-old wants? Or is that the reason the youth feel helpless and ignored? The point is, we the youth can't count on anyone to stand up for us. Not that our parents know what we want either, and our teachers. Sometimes we know more than them. Certainly Google is the best class teacher I've ever had. How come we are only allowed in places where adults are setting the rules? Our time is now. We have to take charge of our own future. Have you heard of the Fifth Space? No, it's not a new nightclub. The Fifth Space is a space beyond family, education, friends and leisure. It's a space to explore ourselves and learn by experiments with social action. Take a journey from self to society, just like the youth during the independence movement did. It's a space we will co-design, co-own and co-lead with the youth facilitators of the space. And surely, this is one dish that too many cooks cannot spoil. More the merrier, in fact. So let's tell the so-called adults that we are not useless. We are just used less. Discover your space at www.fifthspace.in.